Okay, so I had to re-record this video since the, I didn't like how the last one went. I was holding a I wrote something down to say, but the problem is, I couldn't see it, so I had to constantly look down through the holes of my headset just to read it, and I just thought it was very awkward. So it might look weird that I'm standing right now, but in real life I'm just sitting down on a couch. And I just didn't want to stand through the entirety of this, so and hopefully you don't hear the TV in the back. But anyways, I decided to make this video just to, I don't know, just talk about this stuff, kind of like a, I don't know, status update, whatever you want to call it. Don't mind the video. I put that on just for some music. I'm gonna change it after this, and I don't want to have to like keep stopping the recording just to put a new song. And so things have been slow. I haven't really done, at least not done as much as I wanted to. I mean, for the most part, I've been making these you would know, like, these short little like shit posts recently, like not really that high effort. Kind of talk about how I'm doing, and I guess future plans, like with stuff I'm gonna do. You might as well like get myself out the way. I mean, I don't think you're not really doing that great. I'm trying to say this in like a very calm, like not concerning way, though if I say certain things it'll sound very concerning. And I say especially my friends know at least how shit my mental state gone. Like, I sound fine, but like, trust me when I say I mentally fucked. I was already down, and I went even. I can't oh fuck, I forgot that's the couch. I can't put my hand too down, but imagine it's more than this, like very, really not doing that well. Like, really, I relapsed, into harmful behavior. Very harmful behavior. I wouldn't say very harmful actions, actually. I don't think I can say, I don't mind saying it, but I don't think I can really, I know you can say it on YouTube. I know some people are like very strict with words, but I don't want to use like sort of like other word for it. I feel like kind of downplays what I'm going through. Like, I know some people do because like monetization, and yeah, I get that. Just sometimes I just don't like the way the word sounds. Like sewer suicide. Like, you kind of already get what that word could be for. I'm going through that. I mean, I probably said it many times before. I've had those. I have those thoughts, and I still do. I wouldn't say it's really getting any better. Same with doing like attempting like harmful stuff to try and you know that. I have no problem saying the word. Just YouTube. I don't want this video to get taken down. And sort of this very bad mindset. I've done more than that. Like, I don't know if I should really say this. I did this twice already, but there were at least 2 times between, like, actually just a few days ago and like couple of months ago, where I just, like, a few days I just stopped really talking to anyone. Though I say more specifically my friends, like I would just usually occasionally we would talk, but I don't know, like it was so bad that I just completely didn't want to like talk to anyone really, and I don't know how to explain what that sort of feeling is like and how it uh, like felt during that time. There was I'm trying to think of the word. Also, sorry you just hear me stuttering. I do that a lot. Like my bad. It was I guess tweaking the fuck out. That's like the best way to explain that sort of feeling. I was tweaking the fuck out. Well, not physically, like mentally, I was, and that's why for like I think 3 or 4 days, I just complete. I don't remember. It's been a while. Though recently, I tried. It did 3 days. Like I just completely like stopped talking to anyone. Um, I wouldn't say it necessarily felt great to do. Cause I feel like as the days went by, I feel like just my anxiety and paranoia, it progressively got worse with each day. It's sort of like if I were to like lock myself in a like padded like room, like no electronics, no way to like contact people. That's how it felt. And yeah, I did have my fam. I could still talk to my family, but I would just like barely get out of my room. I would barely ever like talk or even eat at that point. Yeah, so enough of that. It was just pretty bad. I mean, I've done worse. Well, I mean that felt worse, but I've done worse. My friends would especially know that. Like, trying, to, I know I was having memory issues. But I don't know, something about my thoughts that sometimes feel jumbled. Like several things going on once, and sometimes I move on from one thing when I'm supposed to be doing something else. Like very easily sidetracked. I don't think those two have correlations, but I just wanted to bring that up. And I guess I'm just not feeling as happy to happy to do what I want. Not that I'm getting tired of it. It's just I don't have that sort of. I don't know. I'm trying to. I guess energy. I guess I don't have like the energy. I don't feel as happy as I used to. I don't know. I just feel like, tired all the time. And I guess like burnt out. Like even when I haven't, like, I could have barely done anything. I probably would have had like a chill day. And I would still feel like I couldn't do anything at all. Like even if I was really passionate about something, like I really wanted to do it, I just wouldn't try to act it out. I just wouldn't feel like I could, and then I'll just eventually just like give up on it. Even if I didn't want to. And I feel like that's probably why I haven't posted as much like long videos, and when I try, I just get burnt out like very quickly from trying. I know at least I know one of my friends say I might have depression. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. They aren't. I don't know. What would it could be like something else in my brain. Maybe I'm just a lazy fuck and I just guilt tripping myself like these past almost 2 years by now. And it's part of why I think I'm mentally ill. I could not be mentally ill this whole time. And I mean, even though I've done like a lot of harmful things, a lot of side effects, but that could just be like, I don't know. What if I'm just secretly regressing stuff? Like maybe I am just a bad person. I'm just pretending to be a victim in some sort and trying to convince myself that. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not really a victim of anything, despite everything I go through, like physically, mentally. Kind of just, I feel like I'm just like a pussy, and I'm just sort of like trying to find a blame, at least some sort of like excuse to just not do things. Maybe something like that. Sometimes I think I'm not really ill of any sort. I'm just lazy and tired. And I'm just using that as an excuse. I don't know. But then again, you're just like, I don't know, like the attempted and also more like less life threatening things I've done to myself. But that could just be like, like we could just push that aside, You know, like I could have not done that. And you know what I did? I did it. So you gotta think about that. I could have just not done it. So maybe I'm not. Like maybe I'm not a victim. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, maybe we should stop talking about that. I sound like I'm gonna go. I sound like an insane person right now. So I'm pretty sure people won't really believe me when I say this. Yeah, but back on topic. I thought we'll talk about like, I guess future plans. Because might look at like the big thing out the way. Invested. Like, like when I'm gonna work back on it? Am I gonna like stop working on it? Is it gonna be canceled? I thought about like canceling it, but not for like the reason I think. Uh, just because I don't really feel like I'm a good director, and especially not really good at getting things out as quickly as they should. Like I feel like I disappoint people, especially like anyone who's still somehow still a fan of the Infested series. Even there was things I liked about it, things I didn't, and I know I wanted to work on. I don't know. I guess changing stuff about it, but I guess I didn't really didn't feel like I was doing good 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 enough. But, I mean, I know it's hard. I feel like I'm almost my bad. Starting to cry a little bit. Like ignore that. But I don't know. I guess over time I wanted to like change some stuff, but at least do things my way. I know originally I just wanted to do it in a way that I know people would like. I guess the quote unquote like the right way to do it. And I guess when we do, I guess explain it with examples, like with the art style. I wanted to be as accurate as I could. I mean, I still want to be accurate. I just know with style, I wanted to do my own thing with it. It sort of mimics the style I have right now, at least now it is. But originally, it was just I did my best to make it as accurate to actual murder drones, like how they look in the show. But I know over time, I kind of wanted to, yeah. So I guess over time, I felt really self conscious, cautions. I felt like I was, didn't feel like I was doing good or really doing a good job at not just being an animator, but I guess being a director. Because being a director feels like I have to be a leader, and I don't really feel like I'm fit for that role. I'm not as like confident. I don't talk a lot. I don't. I just don't feel like I was good good enough. I always feel like I should be doing better, but uh, I don't know if I'll ever be good enough. Like no matter how hard I try, there'll always be something, not just from the audience will like, but something I won't like. Um, but I wouldn't say that's the reason why I haven't been working on Infested that much. I get though. I'd say one reason I started not to work on it as much was I got burnt out very quickly trying to do it in the same method I did with episode 2. Like, almost every day I was working. Like, even if it was just like on a small scene, I was working my ass off almost every day. And it took me 2 months, like 2 months worth of my summer break just to get it done. And what was it, like early July, I believe it was either June or no, I think it was early July. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the day I published it. I just know by the time I had it done, it was like 12. What was it? 12 a.m. Like, no, not that. It was very late in the morning. I know by the time I just felt tired. I was beat. I know especially was like the whole duration making it. Like, I even stayed up like in long car rides just to do more work, even though that wasn't really good for me since I'm easily car sick. Not that I vomit, but like I get very bad headaches when I don't listen to music on car rides, or just it just makes me very sick. And I know with anime I had to listen to it, so I couldn't listen to music either. Yeah, that just felt very torturous when I did that. And knowing how I felt like that whole time, I didn't want to do a repeat with Infested too. Like, as much as I did get the episode out very quickly, I also didn't feel as good about it. I feel like there was stuff I could back on topic anyways. Yeah, so I guess that was one thing I was afraid of when going back to when going to episode 3 is experiencing that same sort of, or at least doing in that same sort of method. Is there music? Hold on. And so I guess, yeah, so, that's one thing I do probably made me want to slow down for festivals. Possibly getting very quickly burnt out, like with episode 2. And, I guess also because of stress, because at the time I was only like the only person animating. I know I had like someone who offered to help us. Still, I would still be doing a majority of the work here, which is not easy considering, the plans I had. And, it's just overwhelming when you're just one person doing it. I feel like I had to, like, I really wanted to put more work in episode 3, like shading, lighting. I even wanted to put in lip syncing, which I'm starting to regret, because lip syncing kind of sucks to do. With specific characters in the festing, I'm gonna lose my shit having to do the lip syncing. It's like Leon. Like, I was not, I did not like doing his, because like a part of his mouth is open, yet there's also his own mouth, which doesn't show much teeth. But yeah, it was just difficult. And I remember at that same part, like that was where I wanted to like stop animating, and took that whole break, or I guess not the hiatus. It was just at the time, it was just taking a break. I believe, like I don't know. It was in my memory right here. I feel like I should have. Give me one moment. Okay, so my bad for that. I had to take a little break just to get a drink. My voice was getting dry, and I forgot my drink's like way over there. Yes, I know I'm talking about fest. I know I've been Anyways, I've been wanting to do like other projects too. And no, we're saying Infested was like my main priority. Like I wouldn't do anything else besides working on it, but eventually I kind of just tired like doing the same thing. I mean, yeah, I know because animation takes a while, but at the same time, I did just want to just do Infested. I want to do other stuff too, like stuff I like let's do stuff like FPE, Incredibox. Like I want to do my own stuff too. Like it always has this like looming stress. I don't like Infested was always in my head. It was like an objective I had to do. Like I had to get that done first, even though it would take a hell long of a time, like months. And knowing that I was busy with school and stuff, and I was, like I said, only animator. That was just added to stress. I don't know, it doesn't feel like a very bad excuse because I don't know. Maybe it is, and I'm just stupid for the so yeah. I don't know when I'm gonna. I don't know when I'm gonna work on the fest, and I know it's gonna wait until I got a lot more money to hire animators. I mean, so about other things I'm gonna do besides Infested, because I do other things besides Infested though really no one gives a shit about. You know, I want to try and work on getting used to flip a clip again. I mean, I know if the recent animation I made, like it wasn't too bad working on it. It just did take a while because I know I had to like timing animation. Yeah, I want to do like more stuff. Like I don't know if shading's gonna work on flip clip. I'm probably rather than do that. Not because I'm lazy, just because it takes hell of a. It's just difficult to do. At least for me, it is. But no doubt I won't. I said this before. I want to put more effort, you know, than not just the stupid shit posts you usually get. I'm considering using a light motion too, but I still don't understand how that works. It has some. In terms of like actual animation plans, like after I'm done with the Vitsubox summary, which is close to halfway done, which hopefully you'll actually get to hear my voice again, unfortunately. But yeah, after that, then I have a couple of plans. I know I had this like FPE one, like for that AU. That one might take a little long to do, but it's gonna be short. It's based off a song. I thought about like doing a disasters short, like you know, Incredibox disasters. It's like my own. I think of a brief. I don't have. I guess summary of what it's gonna be like. It's like it's gonna be like my own interpretation of what happened to Rem, like during that time, like between the first one and the second one. Like it's like my own idea of what could happen to her, which it has a small script for it right now. I don't know. Well, I might do that after the FBE one. Yeah, and you might get a shit post real soon of Neaster here. Like he's a YouTuber, like a big Incredibox YouTuber. Though then again, most of my audience like Murder, so you don't know jack shit about Incredibox or even Neaster here. But that's something I plan to do. Oh, this isn't animation wise, but I thought I'd do like something funny where like same guy like Neaster here, but like I put it's like gonna be like a it's like a video where his stuff is out of context because that would be funny. Yeah, I know. I won't always be working on videos. I do my own art too. So maybe I'll just take my own time to do art, but when I want to. But I'm not telling you where. Like you'll have to find it out yourself. So I really don't have anything else to really say. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. Um, hopefully, if I have enough battery life, I'll probably just play some VR. I haven't done that in a while. Just to something just to take my mind off and just to relax. I know quite. I've been nervous to make this video really. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not sure what other kind of ideas I have in mind. So um, I guess where I'll end the video. So thanks if you somehow managed to really get this far, and you know I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. In that case, I will end the video right now. I'm probably not gonna do another take of this since my voice is dying out and I've already probably forgotten most of what I just said. Yeah, so bye.